Hey everybody, my name is Johnny and I'll be your tech consultant. I have had this idea for a long time now where I've wanted to help others out in consulting, and not only technology consulting but repairs, troubleshooting, installations, fixes, you name it, advice, whatever, from anything from a computer to a refrigerator. YouTube is a great spot for all of us around the world to interact, to post questions, comments, concerns, etc. about whatever you may have technology-wise. It's a great place for learning. It's a great place for interaction, instruction, you name it, entertainment, all that good stuff. So I decided to bring my idea to YouTube and start this channel. And what I would like to do is simply this: anytime you're out in public, if you're a big or just at home, it doesn't matter, and anytime you have a question about technology, you want to know what would be the best. What would be the best item that I should buy for yourself, or for your family member, your children, or friend, whoever, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, whatever. Anytime you need help with, or you want to ask a store employee, or you need somebody, you're wondering, well, what would be the best idea? What would be the best router? Would this tablet be better, or would this tablet be better? With this cell phone, do I really need this, or should I get that? What's better for long term, blah, blah. I would love you all to please consult with me first. And I'm going to make it very easy for you. You can simply comment here on YouTube and I can respond back via comments. You can hit me up on Twitter, Google+. So for example, let's say you're at home, right, and you have a question. All you gotta do is simply hit me up on Twitter. I promise you guys I will respond back as soon as I can. It's a first come, first serve basis. So if depends on how much work I have or how much little, so therefore I promise I will get back to you as soon as I can, and it could be instantaneous even sometimes. And so please take advantage of that. Just come to me, bring it to me. I'll be your tech consultant. I will give you the best, well-educated answer that will be exactly what you want and what you need to fit your budget, to fit your wants, to fit everything that you wanted to do, to make sure it works perfectly for you. So you can buy it once and forget about it later. You don't have to worry about returning it if it doesn't work, or if it's not works after you, blah, blah, etc. So a little bit about me. I first started getting into computers technology, for example, probably when I was about 9 years old. My father first brung us a computer, or he used to actually build and put together computers on his own, desktops at that time. Actually, the majority of stuff was desktops. He used to build them and put them together on his own, and I used to watch, and he used to teach me some things. And at that time, DOS was really popular, and of course that was the big time era of DOS, MS-DOS, and also and then Windows 95 was starting to roll out. And so I got used to a little bit of DOS, and then Windows 95 came out, and my father purchased just a old Packard Bell computer, desktop computer with a monitor and everything. I mean, at that time it was probably like, I don't know, a couple $1,000 just for the whole setup. It was funny, but and it was probably like a 500 megahertz CPU or less, maybe 300 megahertz. Actually, I think it might have been a 100 megahertz. I don't know. It was very slow. Of course, in today's standards, but that's technology. It always increases at a rapid pace. So with that really started everything, and with that computer I started learning more. A lot of it was simply by trial and error, because I didn't, I couldn't afford classes. I didn't, my parents really couldn't afford to put me in classes, or, I was only 9 years old, so there's not much, classes, that you do offer for kids, at least at that time. I started learning a little bit more about the internet, software development, a little bit about software development, and also computer repair, building, installations, troubleshootings. Because like I said, a lot of it's trial and error, so if something happened or something didn't work, I have to figure it out on my own. Like for example, I would like to take things apart, see how they work, and put them back together. I was one of those people, and I learned a lot in that case. Or if something went wrong, I had to learn by trial and error. I did a lot of learning by trial and error, because at that time, I didn't have any really computer books, or there wasn't really any courses for 10-year-olds, to take, to learn computers, at least not at that time. So I took a course later on when I was about 13, or I think it was 13, 14. I took a course in Q Basic and received a little certification. I started learning more about Visual Basic, and even barely divulged into a little bit of C. Anyways, so I learned a lot on my own as my age progressed throughout my teenage years, and eventually I wound up going and getting my CompTIA A+ certification. I studied hardcore for that, but that was a whole lot of fun. I learned a lot, and all in all, it was really easy because of what I already previously learned from my past. But of course, I did learn a lot of new things, and it was great to receive something in paper like a certification. So that's always cool. And then eventually, I also wound up going to St. John's University and was a major in computer security systems, cyber forensics, and to further my education in computer technology. I've also worked at various IT jobs, not to name the companies, for example, but doing everything from over the phone tech support to in-person tech support, like for example doing custom builds, repairs, troubleshooting, getting rid of malware, stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. I've learned a lot from customer service to furthering my knowledge in the IT world. So it's been a fun trip. And so now this brings me up to how I want to do this. Well, let's take advantage of YouTube. Let's take advantage of the great community that we have here on the internet, in the cloud, in the world. So for example, if you have any questions about anything from which product you might want to buy to what would be the best gift idea for your friend, loved one, family member, etc. Or to troubleshooting, like my computer won't do this, or how do I need to do this? Or let's say you ever wanted to install more RAM or replace a hard drive, an old hard drive with a new SSD. A new solid state disk, or Windows 8 is giving me some problems here, or how to find this new thing there. For example, if you need help setting up a wireless router, which is actually one of the easiest things to do. Some companies might charge you anywhere from maybe $60 to $100 to set it up, depending on what you want and if they're going to make a house call or not, etc. But here we can do it for free in about 10 minutes or less. So what I'd love you guys to do is hit me up on either YouTube or on Google Plus or even on Twitter and let me know like I said, of any of these questions you may have. And you can ask me questions about anything from tablets, computers, smartphones, devices, accessories, and anything to do with computer technology. And it doesn't even have to be computer technology. It could be other technology, like a refrigerator, a stove, coffee machine, espresso machine, etc. Even automobile technology. I love it. Bring your questions towards me. I love technology, and I'm always researching and shopping around, so I know a lot of what's out there. And I will promise you that I will get back to you as soon as possible, a first come, first served basis. So it could be immediately, or it could be within a few minutes or whatever. But I will get back to you as soon as possible. But I really like to take advantage of this because nowadays most all of us have a little computer in our pocket, our smartphone, right? Or we have a tablet and we can easily get accessible to Wi-Fi, etc. But let's say you're at a store and you have a question and you really want to know what would be the best item to purchase before you make your purchase. You can simply log into YouTube, to Google Plus, or hit me up on Twitter and ask me this question. I will get back to you as soon as possible, and I could respond back saying, oh, blah, 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 this is what I recommend, etc. And from there, then at least you'll have a good, honest, non-biased, healthy decision, and that way you won't have to worry about having to return it later, or if it doesn't work out or whatever. At least you'll have somewhat of a peace of mind knowing that this is the best purchase that I can make. Now when you do leave a message, I will probably be responding back via video and or also in the comment systems of YouTube or Google Plus or on Twitter. So please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be up to date when I post new videos or comments or whatever. And that way I'll be able to benefit you all. Because there might be a lot of you that needed help in this area that maybe didn't even realize, and your questions can simply be answered by watching my video responses from other people. I would also love to do product reviews. So if you're a company and you'd like me to do a review or test it out or try it out or be a beta tester or whatever, please get a hold of me. I would love to do that for you. And remember, I'll always be unbiased, truthful, and fair. Alright, so let's get started. It'll be a great journey. I think it's going to be a great idea, a great tool to use. So please take advantage of this. It's free for you and fun for me. And in return, all I ask for you to do is please subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and share this video with as many people as you can, and recommend it to friends and family and anybody else who may think or may know of that could use this help. Take advantage of it. It's a great idea, and I'm ready to help out. Alright, so I'm Johnny, I'm the tech consultant, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.